Now I want to protest. Look, I'm not allowed to be a humanitarian. They hacked my phone, and it even shows in here. I'll show you. Putin and what's his name? I've got a disability. Nobody will help me, and I'm empathetic, and I need to communicate in that way. It says here, where is it? So basically, John is making only number one, and I can't have the road. Did you just see that? I can't go to Amnesty. They're saying there's only number one. This is abuse. This is parts of my personality that I was working towards. And because I got sick, the lawyer is banning me doing what I need to do in this life. Like, who does that? This is abuse. This is really abusive to stop me having a humanitarian right. Say, is this the Asians? They're Asian. I wanted to actually have a massive, like, war with me. Like, why is she stopping my brain? Like, all she does is want to compete to be number one at everything that I'm unique at. Wait, there's a thing on here called Smart Swatch, right? He's starving me. You can't do this to people. You can't just deny them to have any rights. Hey, look, it's abuse. Things in my past. And I'm not saying I'm a saint because I went... Yeah, I've got to go. Wee girl. See, can you hear him outside my room? Wee girl, that's the security guard. So I'm being abused of my rights here. He's actually blocking me talking to anyone, and look. It's him and that Peggy lady, and they won't let me have my own rights to my own... This is the lady hacking me as an Asian leader, Zhao Jing. I think that's John's wife, is it? She's hacking me. Those golden girls hack me all the time, and I'm not allowed to be number one. I think that's Nadia, like my landlord's daughter. I didn't make a thing called Nadia. Because there's a thing comparing me and Nadia, and then there's... See, and I didn't make this either. Zhao Jing, that's John's wife. Then there's a Nadia on the 5th of September. There's actually a Puma on here too, so they're getting into this as well. He stopped me being a humanitarian because I acted bad out of gang stalking, and I think it's abuse. And he's not letting me be around anyone to back me up, like, about my personality. I just want to know why I don't have any right to freedom of speech or to go anywhere, to talk to anybody. I'm not allowed to do anything. All of this is about misconduct, silenced, witness protection because I don't have help, and they just make everyone outcast me and say, leave me alone. You can't leave people alone, it's neglect. There was a thing on here that said Smart Switch, and they were basically swapping all of my intellectual property on this phone and giving it to those girls, and it's all about humanitarian rights. I just want to know why I have to keep going to jail for these women. I don't want to be on the floor. I don't want to live anymore, and I don't want to keep doing this anymore. I've paid enough. See, Cheeseman, that's the Frenchmen. They're stealing my stuff. And they call me a honey whale. They've got honey whale sex tapes. And they're finding out why I'm a happy person. And so they're taking away everything that makes me happy. That's military. There is actually a file on here. I think he's deleted himself out of here because there was a file and it says Slim Shady. And it says Puma, not just Nadia and these girls. It actually says Puma. But I've been tortured for years about the way I look because of him. And they're not giving me relief. They think that it's okay and I've got to grow up, and I don't feel like that's the right attitude at all. And so I worked my life to be a counsellor, to have emotional care for other people, and the music industry are like, no, that's for our diamond girl. And it's like, well, so why do you want to invade anybody in my life? Like, why do they want... See, you're cut. He's taking away anything that was for me. So they took away my cut of everything I worked for. Better video. Here it is. Puppy dick sucking. That's him, split. Where's the Puma? They've taken that off my phone. They keep robbing my phone off the information on here. I've had enough, because it's like they keep invading my life and telling people who I am. I just had a bee land on my artwork. I don't know if that's symbolic, if I'm being found. Anyway. No, they've hidden something. There's a thing saying Smart Switch. They were swapping our brains, and he's been using my data for years now. That's the church. She says I'm a lovely woman. All of this is educated, so, you know, I'm just so... She's deleted it. She's evil, eh? They go into my phone. See, there's Puma. That's on there still, but they've taken off. So it must be Slim Shady, because he's come on here and taken his name off this thing. And there was also a thing about swapping our brains. Because all of my things about being a humanitarian, and they're basically hiding this again and again. Everything about my life, those guys like make a massive manifestation that they're better than me. He's made them Ivy League, but this is my work, and I'm asking, why should I have to keep giving my life away to his girls? I don't want to keep paying him taxes anymore. I paid enough money to him. What's this? This is Joe. Somebody has stopped you communicating from me. But that's, see, that's Poppy and that's Kiki. So they've been stealing my identity because she calls herself Siren Head Joe and she calls herself Anita. And it's also, they swapped all of our brain on this thing. And you can see the security is breaching by calling me pee-pee and a potty. And I've been starved of any... There you go, split. That's Slim Shady. There's a thing here swapping our brains, eh? It was called Smart Switch. And this is, instead of asking me, they just... Instead of anyone helping me, they blocked me. They've been doing this for so long now, it's tiring. When do I get a relief? Now I'm not allowed morals. I'm not allowed to work because he's got moral problems about my life with these videos of me. And all these members say all this stuff. I never got any work. I never get any support. And they told me it was an inside job of Japan. Just bombing toilets everywhere with a lot of money. And some of the guys that are massive influencers said the reason is in human trafficking, once they sell you, they get about $16,000. There you go. He is so negative. He is weird. Let's not talk to him. Growing up without a family, lost his job, breakup, loss of a close loved one, business bankrupt, no money to live. Yeah, that's basically what they did to me. And this is India. That was why there was a civil war. So what I'm saying is, and this is what the Mercury did to me. But what's not fair is this phone actually said smart swapping. And so everything to do with my intellectual book, all the books I was reading, they made a book club. And I was doing languages, so now